Lada pila tam sauku sausnam but pila dan menopause. Pisngau kemba pimla yo konshu. Kadeniam. Henry but ki modern technique jongka IVF nginla ban wanra menstruation but ka uterus jongpi ngila bangin penbiang ban yo kon but pinyo I ya ka result ka babiang.
Myntri Rangbah kejelau Conrad kongkal sangma rangkat kejinan lang kihe officer kejelau ulah plat pat baik lai teli kejing tho kiblah penkrek kerpang kiblah ai kerteng ka rotation age and volume estimation of khasi pine in Meghalaya ka volume 1 ka forest inventory of sacred groves in Meghalaya volume 3 ka geospatial mapping of forest fire vulnerable and forest fire prone areas in Meghalaya but ulapat pat baru ik online web portal kelai keteng Meghalaya Forest Fire Information System. Kabalak ban download na ka Google Play Store na ka mobile phone. Ha ka bagi pat ba ken la ban ai ka jing tip lor ka jing plu ki klau ha ka jelai. Myntri Rangbah ula ai ka jing ero ka jing persang ban wat bniah bar ula banjur ba ka jing wat bniah kalong ka bakong san ka sarkar. Ha ka ban chimi kirai bat ban pniah chkemat ki kam ki jam kam tam ha ka ban thau ya ki policy ki bajanai. Hagakot Forest Inventory of Sacred Groves in Meghalaya, Volume 3. Lapan pau bagi lau kentang, kiba bonjat kidai kiba 4 register satya, haki Autonomous District Council, kumbala produk dag United Khasi Jante Hills Autonomous District Management and Control of Forest Rules kat kendai sepan ropo. Bat gajing bampat register yaki kelalam, sya gajing bampat itu dakaan, baniok jingadan ki kam boper. Da ka itu no igini gilau kentang komki community reserve kan penyo igini itu rakaan bat gajingnya da bagini igini rap song pisa leng ba ka scheme jong ka sarkar pedeng ka integrated development of wildlife habitats gat bah ka volume 1 bat ka volume 2 jong ka kai pot alor ka forest inventory of sacred groves of Meghalaya Ar ki dan igini tip bamnia alor ki arput li kilau kentang ki bala penmi hagasnam arjar kan nyau bat arjar arpuar ka volume 3 ka kentup ya ka jingtip babnia jang ki arp south li kilau kentang ha east khasi hills ya ka balada le ya ka field survey ha ka senam arajar arpuar arajar arpulai ka tnad forest resources survey division kladap ru ben itu sakumpahan rup kundai tli kilau kentang ki badan harilum khasi bajantia ban le mapping ban lum jingkhen ha ka senam arajar arpusau arajar arpusan
and really focused on many aspects that are very, very important for the forest department and for the people at large. And as you can see from the topics that we have, these are very, very relevant topics and very, very important topics that have been looked into, whether it is regarding the sacred groves, whether it's regarding the life cycle of the pine, the khasi pine trees, or whether it is regarding the forest fires that are aspects that are there. And if you can see from the research that has been done, these are very, very important aspects. For example, I was just looking at the report that almost close to 26% are very forest areas are very highly vulnerable in terms of forest fire. That has come out. Almost 60% of the areas are moderate to very high. And so therefore, this kind of information will help us to really take necessary action to be able to control forest fire. At the same time, in the different aspects of the research that is done in the sacred groves also will allow us to really study the different aspects of the sacred grove and help us to be able to to assess and also to see the future course of action in that area also. So I really support this kind of activity. As you're aware, that apart from forest areas also, I recently started one program called the Chief Minister's Research Scholar Program, where we are funding different research scholars and giving money from the government side to research everything on our history, culture, and even the economic situation at the grassroots level relevant to the state. And this is being, of course, done by the Art and Culture Department. And we've already asked people, we've received multiple inputs, and many people have shown interest to do research in those areas also. So research is a very integral part for any institution or any government. And it is only based on research and documentation that we are able to take more concrete policy making and decisions for the future. So therefore, without proper research and without proper detailed study, we will not be in a position to take proper decisions. And therefore, research is very important. And hence, in all aspects of governance, we have laid stress on research and on data-driven decision making. And therefore, this particular research that has been done will help us as a government to take important decisions on different aspects of governance. I was sharing while I was reading this particular report and just going through it that there are many aspects of, especially in forest areas, many aspects that affect different aspects of the overall climate situation that we are facing. And hence, in the future, apart from the research that we do out here in this, what is going to be very important is to be able to link the different research that we do and allow this entire, the data analytics to be able to create, predictability models for us in the future and know how one particular aspect of research or the trend that is happening in a particular area will affect another aspect. For example, as I was saying, that the study into how the catchment areas are affecting the water springs that are there in those areas, and compared to the areas which do not have, say for example, sacred groves, and what is the status of the springs out there. So these kind of studies can help us then to improve the overall aspect of water retention and the forest cover in the state as a whole. So in short, basically, I'm very happy. I did not expect actually so much of research and detail being done. I think this is great. I really congratulate the team, in fact, the entire team that has spent a lot of time to make this happen. And more importantly, I encourage you to ensure that more of this research takes place. I encourage you to make sure that this is digitally kept. I also encourage you to ensure that it is not just a one-time research, but the research should allow us to then see the trend on what's really happening, and then, as I said, to be able to then take corrective measures to rectify certain problems that we may have. So research in itself is not the end of the end product or the end goal. It will allow us to make a decision, and therefore it is important that the research and the data is properly kept so that we can work on the trend and work on the policy making and take the right decisions to mitigate the different aspects that are affecting us and control the different aspects of fire and other things.